What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. It is a beautiful Saturday afternoon, and I'm going to chat about one of my favorite theories that exists. Let's do it. Before we get into today's video, if you're new around here and this by some miracle has appeared on your For You page, don't forget to hit the like, the subscribe, do the things that help me out as I build the channel. And if you are one of my returning subscribers, thank you for your continued support. And now, today's video. Alright, so today we're going to talk about the dead internet theory. And if you don't know what that is, take a quick gander, look it up, or just listen to me yap, because I decided that I'm going to treat my YouTube channel more like a podcast and less like a informational space and tutorial space, because it turns out I actually enjoy making content that I want to make in the moment and not spacing it out and specifically getting things to do reviews on. So we're back to just doing whatever and disregard anything I might have previously said. With that being said, however, the dead internet theory is the belief or general agreement from a lot of people that the internet has been taken over by mostly bots, by the increasing number of sentient AI and just overall spam and bot accounts that do everything in their power to keep you engaged with nonsense, to distract from what's actually happening in the world, to keep you engaged in topics and discussions and arguments with people that aren't even real, that don't exist by any way, shape, or form. They are just fake, actual robot accounts that are controlled by numbers and algorithms and prompts. And there's a ton of evidence on this, right? There's a ton of actual examples of, like, hey, this is obviously not a real human being that's operating this account, and they're just talking to another obviously not human being account, going back and forth, creating engagement. And if you know anything about social media, you know that engagement, views, comments, likes, the whole 9 yards, fuels if that content gets pushed out more and gets sent to more people, and then again, you know, fuel for the fire, so to speak, right? And so the dead internet theory just talks about the fact that we're all so wrapped up in what's going on the internet that we don't realize that most of what you see, most of the people that you interact with, most of the articles and news and arguments are actually being cultivated and perpetuated by non-actual real human beings. And you may think, okay, so why does that matter, right? What is the point? Who cares? The internet's full of scammers and fraudsters, human and robots and all of that stuff alike. But why does it matter if that is a real thing? So you have to look at it from a bigger picture and a bigger purview, because unfortunately the internet has become such a valuable tool and increasingly by the day detriment to society. I don't think we were meant to have every piece of information that's available to the world at our fingertips, and now we do, and I don't think we've done amazing things with it all the time. But I think it's important because social media has become the way that humans interact with each other, and that is how we communicate, that is how we express ourselves, that's how we keep in touch, all of these things, right? And if your beliefs and your mindset is so affected by the things that you see online that you have to perpetuate yourself as a certain type of person, a certain status, whatever that might be, and the whole basis of that is based on a false reality, then who are you, right? Literally, who are you? Who are we as people if everything that we base ourselves on and show ourselves off as is based in a non-reality, right? I personally see this every day in my comments on cross social media. I find myself posting a video, innocuous, harmless, even factual, statistically proven, right? And every time, no matter what, there is a good maybe sometimes 25%, sometimes it's higher, sometimes 50% of the comments and the people that interact with it will disagree, will put something in there that is like it doesn't make sense. It's actually just brain dead, right? Like, you look at it and you go, there's no way a real human being actually thinks this way or thinks that that's true. I'll give you an example. So 2 days ago I posted a video that was like, these are the top 3 things that new riders should just avoid while they're starting, right? And I mentioned group rides, riding at night, and riding on the highway. All 3 of those things are statistically proven to be dangerous and have a higher fatality rate, especially among young new riders. That is just statistics. That's math. That is actual facts that you can reference, okay? And even on that video, as innocuous as those statements are, not even saying like, hey, like, don't do this, and you know, if you do this, then this is going to happen, but just that's statistically proven and factual to be more dangerous. So me stating those things is, I mean, that's just true, right? Like, it's just a true statement. I had people in there calling me stupid, calling me all kinds of different words, saying that it was just not true, that blah, 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 whatever. You get the point. If you go to some of these profiles that are saying those kinds of things on that video, it's very clearly not a real person, right? Like, it's an anonymous profile, or there's no photos, or there's no bio, like their name is clearly made up. It is so bad that it's obvious now at this point when you're getting comment farmed by robots or by AI. And the whole purpose is to, again, increase drama, increase division, because what does it want me to do? It wants me to argue. It wants me to go in there and then spend my time arguing with a robot. And ultimately, at the end of the day, right, like, other people can see that, they can see the comments, they see, oh, there's other people out there that hold this certain type of belief, and that also agree that they're whatever, racism is not that bad, or well, all of the crazy controversial things, right? So there's all of this propaganda that's being perpetuated by non-humanity that from the outside, the average, not super bright person is going to see and then think that those people actually exist, and they actually are out there thinking, believing these things. And that ultimately is the problem. And if you haven't taken a look at the dead internet theory, you haven't looked into it and seen just how wild and deep the rabbit hole goes, I recommend it. Because even if you don't buy into the whole thing, you know, I do think there's some value in looking at how just absurd some of the stuff is that gets posted and bought into, especially now with the surge of AI and how real a lot of things look, right? You can't literally trust anything until you verify the sources. Anyways, that's my ramble, that's my rant on the dead internet theory. Let me know your thoughts. I'm anxious to see if I'm alone in my little bubble here. And again, if you did happen to stumble across this video and watch it all the way to the end, thank you. And until next time, be safe.